The consumerization of things is actually an exciting new opportunity for companies to work together more closely with consumers than ever before. In the past, we used to talk about crowdsourcing, and there's some very famous examples of crowdsourcing. For example, the Starbucks idea where they asked their users to log ideas, which they later implemented. But this is now evolving into an element of where companies are in fact almost designing products together with their consumers. Which is an interesting new opportunity, not just for product design, but for marketing as well. Because the same people that are designing these products are the people that are consuming them. One of the opportunities is social, and social has become an incredible breeding ground in order to harness ideas from your community, from your customers as well as your would-be customers. It's all about matching need and supply. So some of the more famous examples include Airbnb and Uber. And essentially what these new digital disruptors have done is they've identified a need and they've identified supply and they've brought the two together. One of the contributing factors towards that, which marketers also need to take into account, is the increased levels of online trust. And I'll use myself as an example. Most recently I booked a trip overseas, and I managed to make a booking with somebody living in Vienna on Airbnb. And this kind of behavior, if it weren't for the increased levels of online trust, would not have existed in the past. Most likely contributed by the fact that myself and the person whose apartments I was renting scraped each other's social media profiles beforehand. But it just shows that with the data explosion and the explosion of social media, we're really seeing disruptors entering the market and creating opportunity where formerly there was none. One of the challenges that come with this new trend is ideas management. How do you, first of all, how do you differentiate a good idea from a bad idea? Not every idea can also be implemented, so you've got to have some really stringent criteria. And that criteria could include, for example, which idea has got the best return on investment, a positive NPV with a shorter payback period. Another very common challenge is who actually owns the IP. So when you crowdsource ideas from your customers, do you own the idea as a facilitator, or does the originator of that idea, i.e. the customer, own that IP? So in undertaking these kinds of campaigns, it's something that companies really need to keep top of mind.